David Hume, an 18th-century philosopher, stands out for a reason that might surprise you. He wasn't consumed by logic and reason, the hallmarks of the age of reason he lived in. Instead, Hume believed the key to a good life, and even good societies, lay in understanding and managing our emotions. This might seem counterintuitive. Don't we strive for clear thinking and logic? Hume, however, argued that our feelings are far more influential than cold, hard reason. We decide who to love, what career path to take, and even what constitutes success based primarily on emotions. Reason, he said, is more like a servant, justifying the choices our feelings already made. Imagine a world where everyone believed blind faith and tradition held all the answers. Hume challenged this notion. He saw humans as complex creatures, driven by passions like love, hatred, and joy. He wasn't saying all emotions are equal. In fact, he believed in cultivating positive feelings like kindness and sympathy. But the key, he argued, was acknowledging their power and learning to manage them effectively. Hume's ideas clashed with the prevailing philosophy of his time. Thinkers like Descartes emphasized reason as the pinnacle of human existence. Hume, however, saw reason as a tool, not a master. He pointed out the absurdity of basing beliefs solely on logic, especially when it came to religion. Religious faith, he argued, stemmed from emotions, not reason. Trying to convince someone to believe or not believe through logic alone was, in his view, pointless. This made him a champion of religious tolerance. Hume even questioned the idea of a fixed, unchanging self. We might think of ourselves as having a core identity, but Hume argued that our sense of self is constantly shifting, a collection of our ever-changing perceptions and emotions. Despite his skepticism, Hume wasn't advocating for abandoning common sense altogether. He recognized that many of our everyday beliefs, though not strictly logical, serve us well. They help us navigate the world. He proposed a test for beliefs, not whether they are provably true, but whether they are useful. Hume's philosophy was deeply personal. He wasn't just interested in abstract ideas. He wanted to know how to live a good life. He believed that morality wasn't about memorizing moral codes, but about cultivating good habits, habits of feeling kindness, compassion, and empathy. These qualities, he argued, make us better people, not dry, logical arguments. Hume wasn't your typical philosopher, cloistered away in a library. He was a man of the world, a diplomat, and a witty conversationalist known for his charm and good humor. He even enjoyed a good game of backgammon over a delicious roast chicken dinner. He lived his philosophy, deeply embedded in human connection, believing that the good life was found not in isolation, but in the company of others. Hume's legacy is that of a philosopher who dared to look beyond reason and see the power of emotions. He challenged the status quo and offered a more nuanced understanding of what it means to be human. Even today, his ideas continue to spark conversations about reason, emotion, and the pursuit of a good life.